sea took my father when the winter was young, carried him away where the old gods are sung. I remember his shadow, tall against the flame, but the snow stole his footsteps before I knew his name. Mother stitched the sails with her fingers cracked and worn, while the wolves sang hunger through the darkness before dawn. The village spoke in whispers, a house without a man, but I clenched my little fist and became what no one can. I carried water buckets through the ice and bitter rain, learned to split the timber while my hands ignored the pain. Every scar became a rune, every hardship forged a shield for the girl the sea abandoned would refuse to ever yield. When the mountains called my name, I answered through the storm, a child wrapped in furs and fear, yet something fierce was born. I am the daughter of the north wind, raised by thunder, raised by snow. Where my father left an empty sky, I became the fire below. I am the shield upon the doorway, I am the sword the darkness knows. Though I walk where giants wander, still my fearless spirit grows. The sea may take 1,000 fathers, the cold may claim the strongest soul, but a heart part from the fjords of stone can carry worlds that never At 13 winters, oh, I stood upon the cliffs alone, watching dragon-headed longships vanish toward the foam. The boys were taught to conquer lands beyond the ocean's edge, while I was taught survival on the razor of a ledge. I hunted elk through forests where the ancient spirits slept, crossed frozen rivers silently while we or the darkness knows. Though I walk where giants wander, still my fearless spirit grows. The sea may take 1,000 fathers, the cold may claim the strongest soul, but a heart carved from the fjords of stone can carry worlds and never flow. Now the years have turned like seasons, and silver threads touch mother's hair. The little house still faces seaward, yet the emptiness isn't there. For I became the strength we needed, the hand that lifted every load. And though I never knew my father, I walked the path he might have showed. Sometimes I feel him in the ocean, in every crashing wave and tide, not as a ghost who left me lonely, but as the courage deep inside.